thing is, if you initiate contact, when you look at Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and I don't have a problem with him interpreting the movement and playing it to his advantage. To like it, right? Yeah, and a lot of people don't find it the most optically the word I'm looking for is visually pleasing. Yeah, so I feel like they're one of the most. They can be one of the most successful teams in NBA history, but secretly people just don't. They can't stand watching it. Right, and it's a lot of manipulation of the angles and the
Yeah,
video.
it's good.
We certainly can.
What up? One second, I'm away. Nothing much. I've been, yeah, I've just been kind of doing my own thing. I don't know, the VCs just, I like it, but there's sometimes I've noticed there's definitely newer people in there, and like, I don't know, so I feel like they never shut up. And it's hard for me because, like, all those people in there, they trade like ICT, and I don't trade ICT, so I can't really like relate to them in terms of like when they say, "Oh, there's like a whatever an IFVG on the 5 minute at this level." I don't really know what they're talking about, so I don't know. Right? Yeah, for sure. I know what you mean. It's so hard. Without me like really like knowing, like, because you trade mostly like ICT. Yeah, see, I don't really like, I never understood his exact strategy, so like without really looking at it. Yeah, yeah, I mean, I can try and, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Are you trading, like when you trade, are you trading during like good volume times like New York, London, Asia, or do you find yourself like kind of trading during like in the middle of those sessions? Because that's one thing I will say. Well, if you're trading gold, it's a little different because gold kind of works wherever. Uh huh. Uh huh. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yep. Uh-huh. What day is that? When is that? I'm looking at a chart too. That is, uh, okay. The first thing that and I don't know if you're doing this or not, but like one thing that kind of helped change my trading, like so on the 1 minute chart, like how many points are you usually holding for? Do you know? Like, are you looking for like a 30, 40, 50, 60 point trade? Okay, good. Because like on the 1 minute time frame, you gotta remember like you're looking at a 1 minute time frame, so like everything kind of has to be equal. So like to look for a 70 minute or 70 point trade on a 1 minute time frame, like are you gonna find some of those? Yes, you will, but what's the probabilities of those working out over time? Probably not. So I would, if you're not looking for long trades, that's good. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Um, you know how you say like it looks like or like what are your losers like? Are your lose like are you do you like kind of do well and then you have that one bad day? Or, uh-huh. Okay. To me, that almost seems maybe more strategy wise. Um, I don't know. I mean, if you're not having that many green days, then to me that, and this has been going on for like you said, like a month or so. So like if I just look at that, like, you know, like very obvious, like just with all the facts, I mean, if you're not having many green days in the whole month, then I would. And have you been trading gold the entire time, or have you been trading NQ, gold, both? Gold. Okay. Well, I would say that maybe that's got to be kind of your strategy, but also the market has been like super tough to trade. And like, I don't trade gold, but I'm looking at gold on the daily chart. And like, if you look at the daily chart, like the last month, we haven't done shit. Like, it's literally chopped right now in like a zone. Like, I'm looking at it right now. It hasn't done anything. It's just chopped. So that could partially be why you're having a hard time, because I mean a lot of people are having a hard time right now. I'll be honest, like it hasn't been easy for me either. Like I've sized down a lot and slowed down just because the markets, there's really no rhyme or reason to it right now. It's just craziness. um I- you know, it's tough though, not knowing your strategy and everything, and not like watching your trades day after day. But I would say just to start, try and like maybe take away all expectations. Just trade super small. Don't even think about making money. Think about like trying to get the process down. Like when I literally like last year when we were in the VC like last like October, and like that whole time I was like working towards getting to like where I'm at now. Like I didn't have any expectations. I literally, like, I don't know if you've heard me, like the trading competition like that I like to do is put on my small account, put a $500, trade one micro from 500 to 1,000, then trade two micros from 1,000 to 2,000, because that really like teaches you, like that really will show you like does your strategy work or not, because you can't just be dicking around with one micro, and like you're not going to make money with one micro if you actually don't know how to trade. So that's why I did that, is because I wanted to see like, okay, does my strategy like actually work? Do I even have anything here to begin with? So maybe start with that. But you can also, I mean, I'm going to be streaming on every session. So if you want to come in there some days you can, and I can talk through like, I mean, I'm going to trade what I like, the orb, 30-minute orb that I trade, but I'll talk through it and everything. I don't mind helping at all. Yeah, yeah. On like the YouTube, no one shows up anyways. Like there's no one ever there. It would literally just be you. Like some days Jaw comes, like Jay pops in once in a while. Other than that, like it's no one's gonna be there. Yeah, yeah, no, like there's no one's there. Like unless Jay says something, no one comes. Like I'm not doing it for the views. I do it for because I like will I'll watch it back and like see how I traded and all that kind of stuff. And I just want it documented for like later when I'm super successful. I think it would just be cool to look back on it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it works. Yeah, I mean, it plays out every day. Like the levels get interacted with every day. Kind of like yes and no. Like or I'll look for like a fade off of that level, not necessarily a breakout. Like there's like a failed auction, like where if it breaks out and can't hold, like continue trading above or below that level, and it trades back inside of it, a lot of times it'll trade to the other side of the range. So there's all that kind of stuff. I mean, like if you wanted to hop on the street, like I'm thinking about making like a little video series on like exactly my strategy, like the levels that I trade, how I look, like market structure, the orb, all that shit. But yeah, if you want to hop on, like I'll literally explain it, like talk it through exactly what I look at, like with how I incorporate everything, like with the trade lines and VWAP and all that shit. But yeah, the 30-minute orb, that's basically what it is. It's just a way for me to like break the market down into little manageable segments that I can trade around, and like with those segments I have like clear areas of like defined risk. That's basically like what it does for me. I mean, it obviously it does, no pressure. I don't, it's not like it's gonna bother me, but if you want. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's just gonna be me and you most likely. But yeah, at least we can be looking at the market at the same. My screen will be shared. You can see all the levels that I have up. Like I'll talk through like, okay, this is what I'm looking at. You know, if I get in a trade, like the trade isn't on this screen, but like I'll say, okay, I'm long right here, and I use like the little tool to draw out. Like, yeah, I mean, it might help. And like I would just look for like maybe when I things that I talk about, maybe look and see like if there's any like concepts that you look at, like if there's any fair value gaps that you continue to see like popping up around these areas that I may talk about, you know, look at stuff like that is what I would maybe try and start with. Uh huh. Yeah, I mean, those 25Ks can go so fast. Like, you can blow those things before you even fucking know what happened. For sure. It's not even worth, I'll be honest with you, it's not even worth buying more than the 25K. Like all these people that say, oh, the 20, you need this 150K or all that shit. It's like, bro, you're not even profitable. So one, it doesn't even fucking matter because you're not even going to get to the payout anyways. So why are you just throwing away money for the hell of it? Like I still use the 25Ks for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's tough. It can be tough for sure. But yeah, it's it's hard. Slowing down is the first thing for me. Is always I gotta slow down and uh yeah, it's hard. And like I said, the market conditions right now have been very hard. Like they have been. But all right, I'm gonna hop over there. Alrighty, alrighty. All right, bye. Nice little push out of the open. And I don't know if you've ever heard me talk, but like over here on the left is the SPY chart, S&P. So it's like it's the ETF of ES, and I just use it to get like higher time. I pair it up like with my trading, and but I mainly use it to get like higher time frame levels. Yeah, just like for instance, SPY over here. We'll put SPY daily up and ES daily up. So I get levels off of SPY just because ES obviously it has contract rolls, where SPY doesn't, and SPY the options and options. There's a lot of options activity, and it can influence levels of trading. So like how I would use this is, okay, instead of like this previous all-time high double top that we had right here, boom, boom, 1st of May, that's right here. So that's this right here. Instead of using like this level, I would look more at, even though it's the same thing, but I'm going to look at like 724.75 as support down here if we come down here, as opposed to like the 7,300. But yeah, I look at them both. And then I coded this indicator. It's just all of the levels that I track, like orb high and low, pre-market, high and low, previous day, high, low, and close, your Asia high and low, London high and low, opening print, all that shit. And I trade options too on the side a little bit, so if you see me like flipping back to this, that's just because I'm looking at options. But I trade it all the same price, basic price action. I don't really use like the 30-minute orb as much over on options, but like previous day, high, low, close, all that shit, you know, your basic support and resistance, EMAs, I use all that for sure. What's good, Michael?
The best part about road trips? Snack breaks. So grab a to-go bottle of Fairlife Ultra Filtered Milk during your next pit stop. With 50% more protein and 50% less sugar than regular milk and an oh-so-delicious taste. From creamy chocolate to delicious strawberry, there's a Fairlife flavor for everyone. Make a to-go bottle of Fairlife your road trip essential.
Holy fuck, Amazon.
Visit fairlife.com to learn more.
Yeah, I mean, Amazon has been on a fucking sick one the last several weeks. Just straight up.
Technology packs 7 features into every lens, from anti-reflective glare to UV protection and scratch resistance to water-repellent coating, so you can soak in the most beautiful view there is. Maui Jim sunglasses, color you can feel. Tap the banner and dive into the world of Maui Jim.
With Verbal's last-minute deals, you can save over $50 on your spring getaway. So whether it's a mountain escape with friends, a family week at the beach, or sightseeing in a new city, there's still time to get great discounts. Book your next stay now. Average savings $72. Select homes only.
ES is a little weaker than NQ. That's what it's looking like right now, at least. I would expect, like, Amazon, all those weaker tech stocks, they've gone up so much the last couple of weeks. Like, I'd expect them to roll over nicely if we get a pullback on the overall market. 10 a.m. Over 270. What up, BB? Are you gonna be trading at all? Ooh, there's a nice little push at least on NQ. Yeah, are you gonna be trading at all, or are you just chilling? So now, I mean, this is the trade line. The blue is the 9 EMA, green is the 21 SMA. Previous day high, and I don't know if you can see, but there's little labels over here. Orb high. Maybe I can make those a little bigger for right now. Label size. I just don't want it like a little big on my screen, but look at LEDs. So this one's yeah, I feel you. Can you see these at all? Like this PDH, previous day high, OP, ORL, opening range low. pre-market high, opening range high, previous day close, previous day low. I just want you to be able to, okay, cool. What about over here on the right chart? Can you see them, or are they too small? Over here. They come with the indicator. Yeah, they do come with the indicator. Okay, you can see those. I'm gonna make them a little smaller, but yeah, they do come with the indicator. It's so I've been in a group, and like in the group we trade futures, and like the main guy over there, he created this. Like the group I'm in, you've seen this tool and shit, like where you put in what you want to trade and it spits out the plan and all that. It's all the same group thing. So the group I'm in, part of it, like they like created their own AI structure thing, and it's basically like ChatGPT that they created, but it's only for finance. And so like you can go, and they call it Mari. You can go into this thing and like talk with it and create indicators, strategies, anything you can think of. And so he created it just because these are the levels that we look at. And so like I used to draw all these lines out every day, and now it's kind of nice that it plots it for me. But like you'll hear me reference them a lot. That's why I wanted to see if you could see them. But yeah, like this was a good quick long, but even though it's before the 30 minutes, I don't like trading before the first at least 15 to 30 minutes. But if you see right here, we pushed up. This is previous day high, so you're gonna want to see like us push up and reclaim it. And then I'm big on like bottom wicks and top wicks. So like the bottom wick right here for a buy, or like if you were gonna sell, see this top wick? That's a good sell. That's a good like clue to me that we might be going down. Like you get to the top, which was also previous day high over here, even though it's pre-market, but previous, your push up to it, boom, put in a big top wick. Next candle open up, put in a nice top wick, and then you flush. So like looking for selling wicks when you're gonna sell, looking for buying wicks when you're gonna buy. I mean, look at down here, all these buying wicks right here. Boom, 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 boom. Those are all signals to me that we could go higher. So like that's what I look for around an area. So like this, if you want to do a quick scalp right here, we push up, we reclaim previous day high right here, we reclaim it. Here's our trade line, this blue line. We push up, reclaim it, boom, put in a nice buying wick right off the trade line, which also lines up with previous day high, and we push higher. Like it can be that simple. That's how simple I like to make it. Like I used to look and think, oh, all this crazy shit, like you need all this and that. No, like literally make it as simple as possible. So where do I look for entry on the retrace? Where do I would put the stop loss. I like to give it like 5 to maybe 7 points on ES. So like if I got in on this hold right here, I'd probably put it below our 21 SMA. So like you got in right here. I mean, this, you could even go lower, like, cause like, you gotta remember, like when I enter trades, I'm looking for them to move in that direction pretty quickly. So like I don't want to see it come against me too much. So on this hold right here, you put your stop loss like right there. On NQ, I give like 25 to 30 points, but I mean you can experiment with it. You can give it a little more if you need to size down a little, but I would say like probably no more than really 50. But so say we would look for like what would invalidate it, a close below this EMA. So you put your stop there and boom. you got in right here at say 960. Then I would have taken one off through the push of pre-market high, so probably around like, I don't know, 980-ish, depending on how many you have, and then just follow it up, and you can just trail your stop behind the trade line. And then also, I don't know if you remember like those rotations on ES and NQ that I looked at, like ES 15 points, NQ 65 point rotations. I would look at those also right now being where we're at as possible areas to take profit. Like, so maybe you take profit, that's these faint dash lines are the rotations. So maybe you take profit into this one and up into this one. So now what am I going to look for here? If we pull back here, I'm going to want to see pre-market high hold and our trade lines right here. It's going to catch up here, and I want to see that hold. 10 minutes until our opening range high is put in, or our opening range high and low is officially put in. I will look at the 15-minute opening range too, and just see if we're getting any reactions that day on it. And like, the reason I track all these is purely because it gives me levels that other people look at and levels on the chart that I can manage my risk around if I look to enter a trade. So now when your setup will come now, because I broke all the levels. So now when your setup, oh, like, are you asking now when will it come? That's just like quick scalping before our orb is put in. So now I'm gonna wait and see where our orb is put in and how that all works out. So like this yellow line that's forming right here barely is gonna be the orb when it's put in 10 minutes. And so kind of similar to what we did with previous day high, once this is put in, I will look and see if we can push break and base above it, and then we could break and base above it, maybe you get your entry here, you put your stop loss below it somewhere. Ideally there would be a nice bottom wick, like buying wick, that would hit down off of it. I'll explain it like when it gets put in, more of like what I would like to see. And it's Friday too, so I take Fridays a lot slower also. So I mean, and I have no problem today, like that you're here, I'll literally talk through all these. I may miss them too, because I'm talking through, like, this would have been a quick scalp that I for sure would have looked to have taken, but I was talking. So I may miss them, but I will talk through like what I'm looking for. So like right now, I can't get in a long until I have some kind of retrace back into this trade line. Like, it's just too extended up here. Does it work in Asia and London too? Yes, it does. And I know I've come across someone specifically that trades like the 5-minute orb for Asia gold session, I believe it is. I came across him on TikTok. But yeah, like the orbs that I would look at, I would say would be like, I mean, I personally just think the 1 minute is too small. But like, people play the 1 minute, like how they're gonna play the 1 minute is literally like, say, your 1 minute is like this small, so they play a break below here, break below, break below, and they will like, entry here, stop loss above the orb high, and look to target below her, and vice versa. If it breaks out above, they'll put their entry here, stop loss below the orb low, and look to target whatever. So you can play it that way, but obviously you're going to have so many false breaks, where it's going to go below and blah, blah, blah. So then like your 5-minute orb is going to be a little wider. I mean, common sense, your 30-minute orb is going to be even wider. And then you also have your initial balance, which is the first hour of trading. If I were you, I would probably start with just looking at the 30-minute orb and the initial balance the first hour. Now it's going to cause you to be more patient with trading, but that's kind of the goal, right? And it's really helped me do that with the New York session. Like, cause I used to get in, cause everyone talks about, they're like, New York, a lot of momentum, you can make so much money, blah, blah, blah. Well, you can also get your ass thrown around like a fucking rag doll. And I've done that so many times. So I just wait for the first 30 minutes. Do I need TradingView Premium to get that? You talking about the indicator that I have? If you're talking about this indicator, no. No, I don't think you do. It's not completely out yet because like he just coded it. Like I'm working on it with him, making sure there's no errors, but like he hasn't completely, like, it's just been in the little group that we're in, so he hasn't even released it to the rest of, like, True Trading Group is the name of like the whole group. There's like 12,000 members or something, but in the futures room there's like 300. There's only like 300, so not a lot of people use it. Like I'm like one of the few that actually use it, so he hasn't released it yet. But wait, here, I can actually just fucking, here, I'll just send you this. I think I can get this script. 1 second. Here, I'm gonna message him and ask it for the script or whatever. I just asked him, so he should respond pretty quickly, and I think I can just like on Discord literally send you the whole script. Like I'll copy and paste the whole script over, and you should just be able to paste it into Pine. But yeah, I don't think it's premium. I mean, it's coded by a normal person. It's a free indicator. Yeah, but I will definitely, if you want it, and you can like adjust the hell out of it too. Like it's not like it just comes one and done. Like look, you can adjust the fuck out of it. Like show labels, level names, show on 1 hour and higher. I don't like it showing on everything. Adjust Asia London, show previous day high and low, previous day close, opening print, pre-market high and low, Asia high and low, London high and low, orb high and low. All these tags, all these session separators, like it'll separate cash session, Asia session, London session, all that shit. And then like for the pre-market, just the way it's obviously based on like the way we look at it. So pre-market high and low, Asia high and low, it's coded so that pre-market always trumps. So it's not gonna like have, you know, the Asia high over the pre-market. If pre-market high is made during the Asia session, it's gonna have pre-market high, and there's not gonna be an Asia high. Like so, right here, pre-market high. By pre-market high, I mean from the close of New York session yesterday to the open of it today. Pre-market high is made right here in the London session. So notice how there's no London high, there's your London low. Right here, your Asia high. And your Asia low. But your London high is the same as pre-market high, so that's why. So we look for the break, orb, then retrace to that break and entry. Correct. So like the 30-minute orb is put in right now. So like what I'm going to look for is for longs, you want to see us push outside of this orb and then hold it for a push higher. Same thing on NQ. And like, so I have both of these charts up. I'll trade either one and I kind of look and see which one looks better to me. So like right now it's kind of looking like NQ's looking a little better. But you just kind of got to see. And then there's like your failed auction. So if we say we push up, and I won't necessarily enter right on the breakup, I'll like to see that retest. I like to see that bottom wick. So like say we do that and we get that retest and we can't hold the orb high and we trade below it, next I'm going to want to see a push up, try and reclaim it, reject it, preferably with like one of those top wicks, and then I would now look to sell it to the other side of the orb, taking profits along the way, and my stop would be outside of the orb high with targets below. To me, it's kind of feeling like, because we got this nice push right here, so it's kind of feeling to me like we're just waiting for trade line to catch up and we might continue higher.
When it comes to updating your floors, trust
So wait for the candle close. Not necessarily.
meaning your entire flooring project is managed by your neighbors, people who live
But
in your community. Plus, we bring the mobile
not necessarily the candle close. I just don't enter like right on the breakout of it. Like, so see, here's our orb high. I can draw it in so you can see it a little better because it only, so this is our orb high. Like I wouldn't enter right now, for instance. So yeah, I guess kind of how you're thinking candle close maybe. I would want to see us close up here, and then I would want to see a bottom wick down off of it for your entry. But I wouldn't say this candle closes up here and then the next one comes and we get our wick down off of here. I wouldn't then wait for a candle close to get my entry. I would enter like if we get the wick and then we start to, and I see momentum pushing higher, then that's kind of when I would look for the entry. I don't know if that answers your question at all.
Asking me questions, you know what I said. Asking me questions, you know what I said. I said nothing. I said nothing, keep that pistol, I ain't bluffing. Yes, my heart so cold, I ain't cuffing. And I never start trapping till all my niggas get it, till all my niggas get it, and we rushing.
Russian, I got that stick in my bag, it's a Russian. Smoking that gas, I do what it's a Russian. Smoking exotic, I'm high, man, I'm Russian. Russian. When the stick hit, he don't get a concussion. And that ain't no walkie, you sipping on Tussin. I put a bag on his head, back door. She see them commas, I'm counting Obamas. We strapped in the B&B, yeah, we got llamas. They sleeping on so I make hits in pajamas. I'm young and I'm handsome, might fuck on your mama for sure. Passy C got me rapping in here. All these diamonds, I can't ride no glass in my ear. Play white tee, give a fuck about fashion in here. Bro, don't play cause I will clank the ratchet in here. Hold on. And now say
Here you go. This should work. If I do this, copy. Now, alright, I just sent it to you. Yeah, I just sent it to you. So see, I like these buying wicks off of previous day high. Like I said, I think we're just kind of waiting for trade line to catch up. Consolidate, because that's kind of how the market moves, you know. You get a big push, then consolidate, then another push, consolidate, and then the trade line is like this. Ooh, it gets then left, catches up, and then it gets left behind, and then we're waiting for it to catch up and shoot price higher. See if it will work on gold too or not. Yes, I can trade both NQ and gold. Yeah, I mean, it should work. There's a candle close. So what does it tell you? We're still not outside of it yet. So this is our orb high. So like it's this 655, the high of it. So it still doesn't tell me anything. I want to see us close outside of it. In terms of a short right here, I would want to see, obviously this isn't a failed auction type of play yet. For a short, I'm probably gonna have to wait and see us like lose this trade line. So we'll obviously, it might catch up here and then we would trade into it, lose it, and then I'd want to see us try and push up and reclaim it, put in some kind of maybe nice wick, and then sell it lower. But for the long, nothing yet. I mean, you could take a long right now, like kind of front running the fact that we're going to hold somewhere in here and continue to push higher, but I don't know. I feel like discipline starts with like cutting all those little BS trades out. Like, well, this is probably going to go higher, so, you know, I'm just going to jump in now and then, you know, maybe build a position or whatnot. Like, that's how I personally still have to like battle thinking that way. So I'll just jump in now, and then I get in now and it goes a little against me and I average in like I thought. Then it goes against me a little more and I'm in a little more just like I thought I would be, and it keeps going against me, and before I know it, I'm down so much and I'm like, what the fuck? And I never even had a plan going into it. So now it's like, well, I don't even know really where to get out, where I'm invalidated because I didn't even come into it with a plan in the first place. So you have to have a clear cut plan every trade. So if the trade line was there, you would have entered. No, I want to see us a little higher. I want to see us outside of here. Like something like... Ideally, I'd want to see us push up here and then put in something like that, maybe. So think we're just thinking that we're trading around here a little more for a little longer. Trade line kind of comes up here. And we get that, so we kind of chop here, push up, and then get this wick, and then I would do something like there stops below that wick, targeting up there somewhere. So a strong lose. What's a lose? A strong lose.
Steakhouse Double is back with creamy steak sauce, crispy fried onions, aged cheddar, and crunchy bacon.
Strong.
It's a special occasion burger. But what is a special occasion? A day at the park? That's special. Your Friday meeting getting canceled? Special. Uninterrupted alone time spent with your innermost thoughts swirling through your consciousness? Sure, why not? Any occasion can be a special occasion with the Bacon Steakhouse Double, available only at Whataburger for a limited time. Download the app.
I am so excited for the spa day. Candles lit, music on, hot tub warm and ready. And then my chronic hives come back. Again, in the middle of my spa day. What a wet blanket. Looks like another spell of itchy red skin. If you have chronic spontaneous urticaria, or CSU, there is a different treatment option. Hives during my next spa day? Not if I can help it. Learn more at treatmyhives.com.
Until we got AT&T Business Internet, we used to have a guy sleep at the warehouse. His only job was to reset the router overnight when the internet would cut out. If he missed it, we missed orders. One time, he operated a forklift while sleepwalking. One should never sleep fork. Now we have AT&T Business Internet. It stays up so Dave can lie down at home. Thanks, Dave. Thanks, AT&T Business.
AT&T Business Internet. Connecting changes everything.
Hey, ringtone, hit my line.
Let's see, what is this shit?
Way too silly, already keep the heat up
What do you mean by a strong blues?
It's with him. Cartier flashing, break out his shingles, I'm trying to see action. Mama, what's happening? Tugged on me hazy, it's driving her crazy. She know that I'm packing, trapping. The law of attraction. Run on my coattail. Wanted too badly, I left it in Raleigh. She bugging, she calling a hotel. She know me so well. She know I'm looking for love in all the wrong places. I called her and told her I stayed in. She know I ain't stay in. She know I ain't stayed in. Fucking up hotels, I cannot even go stay at the days and look at my face, bitch. Tell me who gon' be my fucking replacement. I don't know how many times I can say my heart is vacant. Put out a hand and glance like, what the fuck, bitch, do you want me to shake? Yeah, I cannot interlock fingers with none of you broke ass, like my post ass little internet singers. Pull out the bands if I can't intermingle. That's why I'm carrying so many singles. Answer gon' hurt you, you got some dirt too. Don't make me unearth you. Cartier flashing on. Break out the singles, I'm trying to see action. Mama, what's happening? Told on me hazy, driving her crazy. Know I've been packing, trapping. Law of attraction. Ride on my coattails. Wanted too badly, I left her in Raleigh. She bugging and calling the hotel. She know it so well. She know I'm looking for love in all the wrong places. I called her and told her I stayed in. You know I ain't staying. I told her quit at me. For I splurge on a night at the double tree. Fucking with me is like talking, you know it's cheap. Damn it, I still gotta give it a hey. Put her to sleep. Shown her some shit that she wouldn't believe. She ain't fuck a man for the street. Oh, what a shame, I take one for the team. Wrap the shit up and I'm sending her home. Bag full of ones that she struggled to close. Lift on her waist, so I hand her my coat. The way it kept poking, I thought she was cold. 90's too young to get heavy again. 1800, I'm ready again.
So strong close above the level. I put the script in its organization, change in the settings. No, I don't think I didn't change anything in the settings. I mean, it's just kind of up to you, like, if you want all those levels on there or not, I guess. Yeah, it'd be kind of if you want all those levels, but in terms of like, in terms of adjusting anything, no, you don't need to do anything like that.
Morris. The GT2 take off, I offset when I floor the Porsche. I'm holding how we move on. My bad, had a cool run. Quick stop, pissed off, need some gummies. Live like hot box, go dummy, yeah. I'm puffing something you don't know about. I'm just tryna pay off mama's mortgage, so it's fuck the clout. Had to hit the spot, the blues be lurking, take a different route. Hit her right on hand, it's all the lights, this shit ain't working out. I'm puffing something you don't know about. I'm just tryna pay off mama's mortgage, so it's fuck the clout. Had to hit the spot, the blues be lurking, take a different route. Hit her right on hand, it's all the lights, this shit ain't working out. Had to pull over, need CBD gummies up in my system. Just a balance with the blunt of runs, I lit it, feel like Christmas. With the hit, I feel like Serena, this ball ain't never missing. If you see it, you never saw it. If you a rat, no witness. I surround myself with my family, cause I know they the ones who keep it 50 plus 50 with me when they know what I'm up to. I lose track of all of my favorites, so I just cut them all loose. I've been getting ready for winter, I'm coming, what you gon' do? So sad, how we move on. My bad, had a cool run. Quick stop, pissed off, need some gummies. Live like hot box, go dummy, yeah. I'm puffing something you don't know about. I'm just tryna pay off mama's mortgage, so it's fuck the clout. Had to hit the spot, the blues be lurking, take a different route. Hit her right on hand, it's all the lights, this shit ain't working out. I'm puffing something you don't know about. I'm just tryna pay off mama's mortgage, so it's fuck the clout. Had to hit the spot, the blues be lurking, take a different route. Hit her right on hand, it's all the lights, this shit ain't working out. Shit ain't working out.
Okay, knock, I'm at your door like the repo. I can feel your heartbeat beat through the peephole. I'm a wild boy like Steve-O. I move work, you can call me Magneto. So the boy chain like Devo. Get the pussy wet, I be swimming like Nemo.
You can only put one EMA, so which should you go with? I would go with. Or if you're gonna be, are you gonna? Well, I trade on the 5 minute. You have the 12 SMA right now. I use the 9, like the 9 EMA and the 21 SMA. If you're gonna be trading on I trade on the 5 minute. I would probably just have the 9. Yeah, I'd probably just leave the 9 on there. And like, I mean, you gotta think, like, a moving average is nothing special. It's literally just, it's plots of a bunch of numbers. That's all it is. So that's all a moving average is. And just a bunch of people look at it. So you kind of got to look at, like, what is it, how does it react, you know, which one do you use, and what kind of reactions do you see the most?
Take advantage of thousands of dollars in SRP rebates and discounts on energy efficient home upgrades like new air conditioning units, windows, ducts, and insulation. Save money on your energy bill while also making your home more comfortable. SRP's network of participating contractors can guide you from start to finish and maximize your savings by combining Inflation Reduction Act incentives with SRP rebates. Learn more at savewithsrp.com.
Want to support your gut health? Take Activia's Gut Health Challenge by enjoying 2 Activia yogurts a day for 2 weeks and see if you feel a difference. With billions of probiotics and 20 years of scientific expertise, Activia is one of the easiest and tastiest ways to start your gut health ritual. Try Activia today. Enjoying Activia twice a day for 2 weeks as part of a balanced diet and healthy lifestyle may help reduce the frequency of minor digestive discomfort, which includes gas, bloating, rumbling, and abdominal discomfort.
At Geico,
We speak mom.
When you say,
I will turn this car around.
what you really mean is,
There's zero chance of me turning this car around. The GPS says we are only 2 miles to Nana's house.
and when you say,
We'll get there when we get there.
it means.
At least we can rely on Geico's 24/7 emergency roadside service to get there when we need them, often in an hour.
It feels good to be understood. It feels good to Geico.
Arrived at your destination.
Translation.
Look, Nana's waiting.
Yeah, then leave the 12 SMA. Leave it for sure. And also what price is doing. Yeah, for sure. I just leave the 12 then if you like it and it's working for sure. I mean, because the difference between like a 9. I mean, I use the EMA instead of the SMA on the shorter one, but it's all relatively the same. It really is. Son of a bitch. This is a good trade right there, probably. I'm in this. Looking for a short. So now that we're up here, trade line's catching up a little bit. I'd want to see us pull down and put a wick in off this level. Yeah, I mean, I use the 9, but it's like by no means the end all be all. And like my strategy is by no means the best thing ever. It's just what I've found success with personally. You know, and I think at the end of the day with trading, you really do have to find what resonates like with you personally, because you're the one clicking the button and looking at the chart and doing all that. So if something makes sense to you and it works, don't listen to what other people may say or think about it. Who gives a fuck if you're making money off of it, you know? See, like, to me on ES with this big top wick, and it could hold for sure, but this big top wick is like not what I'm wanting to see. I'd want that to be flipped upside down and have the wick coming off of this, you know what I'm saying? That's just off of like first initial glance.
I'm trying hard just to keep it together. I done been through the storms and the rain and the weather. Puddles of pain, soak no umbrella. Every day, thoughts of killing myself. But I pray that tomorrow be better. Closing my eyes, try to dream about cheddar. I'm on thin nights, I'm in inclement weather. I need some help, I admit it. Need a professional, someone.
Here we go. So this could be your failed auction type of play that I was talking about. So like this is our initial balance high now. Wait, no. Initial balance high was 25. Yeah, that's our initial balance high. Now, if we can't reclaim this, you may look, once we lose trade line here, you could look for a short. And there's obviously a lot of little intricacies into like the strategy, like this 21 SMA. I'll look to take profit into there, and a lot of times there's a nice scalpable bounce off of it. Previous day high on ES. See, like this is where I want to see how we wicked below trade line. I want to see us close above trade line here. Looks like ES is weaker right now. Gold had a crazy dump and I caught it on paper. Check Discord. Yeah, I'm waiting for candle close. I was just thinking about that. Yeah, I would like to see like a little more momentum too, because that's also what I do. I like momentum, so I like them going in my direction and I like them going quick. See, break of order image. Yeah, is that the orb? Like, is that the Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. 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 Exactly. Yeah. That's exactly it. Hell yeah. Good job. Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, exactly it. If I made a video yesterday of like the trade I took, and it wasn't that trade, but like ES ended up like a little later in the morning, breaking below orb, coming back up and fading off of it, and like you'll be amazed how many times price reacts with like those levels if you keep charting them, the orb, and then initial balance is the first hour high and low. Some people say like to wait for the initial balance, but I like them both. I'll put them both on there, but my bread and butter is like the 30-minute. But yeah, that's exactly it. Does a 30-minute orb change? No, it stays. Like, are you saying like you have your first 30 minutes and then like after the next 30 minutes, do you change like the levels on it? No, it's the first high and low of the first 30 minutes of trading, and that's like why it's significant, is because obviously the first 30 minutes there's so much volume. So that's kind of why. See, now I'm not necessarily, I don't know, this is a tougher long now. But we're down off of VWAP. We could get a bounce here relatively soon, yeah, because this is our halfback of the high and low of the day. And a lot of times, like, had the orbs here and we pushed up for our IB high. There's a decent amount of times I've noticed where like we'll at least go try and test that. I do like these bottom wicks here. Take a stab here. Shall we?
At Apartments.com, we make finding a pet-friendly rental so easy, your pet can probably do it for you.
That's a blatant exaggeration.
Go on, try it.
Okay. Okay, boy, go fetch a pet-friendly 2-bedroom that's close to dog parks.
Look at him go.
I'm sorry, are you seeing this? That's incredible.
Oh, here we go. See these bottom wicks down here? Off a trade line. And then there's bottom wicks down here too, and then this is previous day high. So like we came down and we hit it. Now there's no guarantee that this thing is going to keep going or anything, but
SRP's network of participating
maybe trade line kind of pushes us higher.
And maximize your savings by combining Inflation Reduction Act incentives with SRP rebates. Learn more at savewithsrp.com.
It's time your hard-earned money works harder.
Paper long zinc. Okay, so how will it give another entry, let's say tomorrow in Asia session? How is it going to look like starting? Oh, okay, yeah. It resets for every session. So like you're gonna have your 30-minute orb of New York, you're gonna have the 30-minute orb of Asia and London. I thought you meant like, does it change after the first 30 minutes? So like, you know, you have your first 30 minutes and then the next 30 minutes, does the orb levels change? No, it stays for the session. So one entry every session, kind of. I mean, you can do that, but no, I just trade off the levels like the whole day. So like, say we break out of here and we're up here. You know, I'll trade like off of maybe a trade line, bounce or touch, or like if there's higher time frame levels, you know, you could trade back off of those. Obviously, where we're at right now at all-time highs, it makes it a little tougher because there's nothing over here to the left, you know. So that's tougher, but I'll trade it all day. Yeah. Like, there's a lot of little, like, intricacies in my strategy that I'm probably not even thinking of right now that I just kind of do, and you, I guess, have to hear me talk more to, like, hear them. But Push, push. We're right at a rotation on NQ. Right. See if we can get a push up here to test this level. I took some off. Oh fuck, I never even drew like the thing. God damn it. I got in right here. It would have been after this. Well, it was my average 7. I was right there, but because you're probably gonna ask this, stop was really below a loss of trade line. But why did I got in? So like I say, I have both of these up at the same time, and it's Friday. I'm not NQ moves more, so I'm trading the smaller size. So that's kind of why I'm trading over here. But remember how I said I liked these bottom wicks right here? How we were holding the orb high bottom wicks off of trade line. That's why I got in. I just traded it on ES, and then I took profit up into this high right here. And then I would look to take some more off into here. And one thing I've had to get like really like mentally, because I don't have enough money to trade like super big size right now. So like where other people can have multiple take profits along the way and have big runners, I just have to be okay with not having that right now. And like I said, I scalp. So if I can on ES catch a quick like 5 to 8 point move, NQ 25 to 50 point move, I mean catch 2 or 3 of those a day and you're good. You know, even just say 3 micros, 5 points, that's $75. Do that 2 times. That's $150. That's nothing to like turn your nose up at. I mean, I know like you want to make a lot of money, and all these people online make it look like, you know, they're making so much and it's so easy, but they all had to start with $150 days too. You never know how much more it will retrace. Yeah, stop loss. So like that's where you have to like kind of put it around your market structure. So like for instance for here, if you were on NQ, like so I trade off of like support, resistance, higher lows and all that stuff. Like, and a lot of people struggle with support and resistance, but like I don't know, can you see right here, like this is a clear line of support and resistance. Look at, we went up, we resisted, we pushed through, we came back down off of this same level, which is also a rotation. It lines up with right there. Put a bottom wick, a bottom wick, bottom wick, bottom wick, bottom wick, bottom wick. Those are all buyers off of this little level, whatever it is. So if you're going to enter the long here on this, you would, you know, enter here. Your stop loss is going to be on below these wicks here. You don't, you know, you don't want to break below those wicks. It's a bigger stop loss, so yeah, you may have to trade a little smaller size, or if you nail your entry, you're down here and there's your normal stop loss. But like that's how I would do it. Really, like you're gonna want to enter on out here. So like say with the orb, you enter right here, and then you just put it back inside below and give it some room. This is just your market structure that's back inside, so that's why I said put it below there. And now we're trying to get outside of it here.
At Geico, when you say
I will turn this car around.
what you really mean is
There's zero chance of me turning this car around. The GPS says
Does it also have thing like it works best between Tuesday and Thursday or just Friday? No, I haven't noticed anything like that. It works in anything. And like it just helps me kind of like I said, break the market down into chunks that I can trade around and help me identify a bias on the day, because if we're going to have any kind of trend day, first thing you got to do to have the trend day is break and base above your orb high. And vice versa, if we're going to go lower, you got to break and base below your orb low. So that's how I look at that. If we're above our orb high, I'm bullish on the day. If we're below our orb low, I'm bearish on the day. If we, are chopping around up here, I would say I'm, neutral to bullish and vice versa, neutral to bearish. And then, like I said, those failed auctions, if we fail up here and trade back inside our orb below, like I'll be honest, I was getting ready to look for a failed auction off of your orb low or your orb high 30 orb right here, because we pushed up here, and then right here, if we lost trade line right here. If we were gonna push up here and reject off a trade line, I was gonna look for this short to fade it back to the other side, but we reclaimed and continued. That's why it's important to be patient. It's just hard when you're up here at all-time highs. Like, holy fuck, man. Look at this shit. You gotta, like, bro, this is the US stock market. This isn't a little small cap. That's the insane thing. This is the main market in the United States, the biggest economy in the world. And we're doing this. That's insane. Remember when we thought all this shit was crazy? Oh, we just like, what? Now this is your fucking buying spot for long-term shit. Back against this level. And the reason we're pushing so much is because the earnings season that we had right now, like with all the companies, is through the roof. Through the absolute roof.
on the beat, wait. She the life, she bad, yeah, devil need a Bible. But I'm committed, my decision, it is final. She brought me back from the dead, revival. She the life, she bad, yeah, devil need a Bible. But I'm committed, my decision, it is final. She brought me back from the dead, revival.
See that shorty got me tripping. I might have to pull up with that big ass Smith and Wesson. Water in her part, she got me swimming in her section. VIP and MVP, she never had me guessing. Pop a pussy like a question. Jump on a fly, we can fly to Aruba. Ice in a cooler, shooter, I got a Ruger. It's fine by me, we can dine with some 5-star jeans. And valet with a rock star jeans. Caught up into my hot scene, yeah. You got different flavors, you is so dope and delightful. If you and me were neighbors, then our hearts might need a Bible. Eyes closed, I don't wanna see you go.
She the life, she the life, she the life, she bad, yeah, devil need a Bible.
That's whack. The ES is dicking around here. NQ's pushing. Yeah. Yep. That's the trade right there. Good job. Yeah, like I said, all it is just like you can just manage your risk around it. That's all it really does for you. Yeah, 24-point stop loss. Worked on both NQ. Yeah, I mean, like I said, and obviously you're gonna have losing trades. It doesn't work every time. But it just helps me clearly see an area that I can, like I said, enter and manage my risk around, and it's levels that like the market reacts to every day. Pretty much every day. This was like on NQ, that's I mean, a pretty freaking textbook entry, but like, I know like some Casper or whatever at SMC, I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but like he trades fair value gaps and stuff, I believe, and I think he said like he looks for like a fair value gap to form at the orb high or low, maybe, and then he enters on that. NQ is definitely the stronger one right now. Yeah, we're not getting any push on ES, and NQ we are. So for ES or NQ to go higher, it's gonna need ES to get with it. But I could see it really pushing if ES can start to push. Probably gonna want it on this next 5-minute candle too for ES. Trade lines caught up now. We wicked off of it. I have noticed that like the last like 30 to 45 seconds of a 5-minute candle can be kind of, I've noticed some patterns to it. Like if we're gonna push higher after this, you want it to kind of give you a push in the end of this candle.
Switch today at quantumfiber.com. Limited availability, service and speed in select locations only.
When you host with Cutwater canned cocktails, expect company. Entertain effortlessly. Cutwater, real cocktails, perfectly mixed. Copyright 2026, Cutwater Spirits, San Diego, California. Enjoy responsibly.
Amazon Health AI presents Pain.
Most of the ICT guys work around IFPGs and trends. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not itching to go downtown and tell a receptionist I'm here to talk about my downtown.
2, 1. Alright, let's see what we do here.
And say out loud.
There's no question too embarrassing for Amazon Health AI. Chat your symptoms and get virtual care 24/7. Healthcare just got.
And another thing that helped me is taking partial profits along the way. Because it just lets you hang in the trade longer if you know you've already secured profits. Ideally, I'd like to take one off up here into this high. I don't necessarily like how those wicks were put in like that. It's tough when we're at all-time highs like this.
a jeweler plugged up with the racks. Now these stones on my neck is from outer space. Posted like I'm chilling, but I'm floating in my head. Got potion in this cup, do not feel it stead. 3, 2, 1, take off like jet. Coasting like I'm chilling, but I'm rolling in my head. Take off, yeah.
Thank you. It's definitely the way to go on this one.
NBA dust, dunking down the double cups. Know a hoodie on, about as yellow as the fucking sun. Give her 6 cents, Subway, bread doubled up. Hopping off the metro just to take another yellow bus. Got her name in Marcus, then come over for Disney Plus. She want me to roll the runs, but never ever brings a blunt. She wants me to focus, but I don't think that she the one. Baby, I just pulled it, so I'ma sip it till it's done. It's Duck Dynasty, Ducker, you gon' die nasty. There's a 3.5 in my wood, and it's gassy. Feel like Shaggy, fuck around and be my Daphne. I don't want the wraith, I want the ghost, I'm going ghastly. Yeah, I got the kick, I wrote an 8th, I don't like passing. That's your hoe under my mistletoe, we smoking pine trees. With my bro in the studio, that's where you'll find me. I got folks from back home, that'll do you grimy. NBA dust, dunking down the double cups. Know a hoodie on, about as yellow as the fucking sun. Give her 6 cents, Subway, bread doubled up. Hopping off the metro just to take another yellow bus. When I touch bands, I'm sending all my brother's bands. From my lips to God's ears to my mother's hands. All the wrong I did, I see the grim like Billy Mandy. Can't forget the things I did, I know it's off the Xannies. Take it 'cause I know I'm missing family. Take the cup, I know it's doing damage. Do the beats, I don't she gonna suck it anyway. NBA dust, dunking down the double.
Bad for SMP. 1 minute entry works on GCB. I believe we should wait for that making it. Stopped out. Yeah, not great. Like, I have most of mine off, and I'm probably gonna stop out of the rest for a little loss. And these wicks up here are your clue. I don't know if you remember me earlier saying this isn't strong, I don't like the looks of that for right now, but here's your possible 21 bounce. Now we'll have to see. Here's where you would look now for your failed auction to see if this trade line acts as resistance now. Down into your trade line over here. NQ is stronger, but we're gonna see if maybe, if this orb high acts as resistance. Trade lines coming around here too. So this says VWAP previous day high. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it and maybe look to get in it a little lower. Yeah, I'm cutting that. See if we can maybe get in this a little lower. I really should have been a better job of cutting it, or maybe taking a little more off up here when we saw this rejection. Maybe take another one off and move my stop to break even, but I came out a little positive in that trade. What is cash open? That's just the US market session open. The label is just a little off, but I believe it says, does it say Asia? No, it only says cash. Yeah, that's just the US Open. Good cut, good cut, good cut. See, now I would look for maybe this support down here. See where all these wicks are? What was once resistance at previous day high, the green line. Now is support, 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 support. So now we maybe watch and see if we can put up another wick. This said VWAP previous day high, so that's on SPY. That's right here, VWAP previous day high. So it's saying to look for it there. This tool, they did they released all the data of it from. They released it in December to everyone, but they really started tracking everything in February. They have it all tracked, but over 400,000 total runs. It has a 72% win rate, and then they broke it down by time of day, conviction percentage. So how this says 85%, what percent of those trades are winners and losers. They broke it down by stocks, futures, options, crypto, literally everything, and it's a 72% win rate. Futures has the least amount of total runs on it, but had the highest win percentage.
From the moment you wake up, your day is already pretty full. Phoenix's online master's programs help you balance work, family, and school. Explore flexible master's programs made for busy adults at University of Phoenix.
Something here. See, we're back inside our orb, but we're not inside it over here. So this is where those other levels I look at, previous day high, low, all that stuff, market structure, that's where all that comes into play. Because fibs, so this is your golden zone. If you were to take a long right here, this would just be strictly off of your support and previous day high range trade kind of play. So say you got in here here's your lowest wick. So I'd give it maybe a couple points below that. So like maybe you'd have your stop right about here. What do you know? It's a 4-point stop. Looking to target back up into here. I mean, if people look at your RR, that's like a 1.63. Like a lot of with trading, it's hard to find like clear cut trades. Like, okay, you enter right here, you put your stop right here, and you take profit right here, and it's gonna, be equal here, here, and here. It's so hard to find those types of trades. So like, that's where you really have to trust, I guess, your analysis and what you're seeing. And that's what was hard for me at first, because I was always like, well, where do you enter? Like, how do you know exactly where to enter, exactly where to put your stop, blah blah blah. That was a break even on the last contract. Yeah, so first one I took off right here. I was at 5 points. I was in 3. So I took one off at 5. I took one off down here. It was like 1 point, and then I closed the last one for a loss of like 2 points. So I ended up making a little bit of money, nothing crazy at all. Would have made more if I would have taken it on NQ, obviously, because it got that push. Yeah, I like this buying wick right here, right off of our, what would be 21, paired up with that run. So like, this is something where I would take a little stab at it. Push up in a trade line, maybe. See, like, I just have to build up enough buffer to where I can have a little bigger size, because that's all I'm lacking. Like, I'm good at these quick scalps plays, like, and that's something you'd have to get used to. But like that wick, how I said I'd take a stab at this, bang, I get that first one off at like 4 points. Well, if I can get up to where I'm trading like a mini, that's $200. Now, say I have a mini on here, I pulled off 5, so that's 250 plus this quick 4.200, that's 450. I mean, I could be done for the day right like that. Boom, done. Just off of those quick little scalps. So that's like what I'm really battling, is increasing my size. Because look at that. I mean, like, bang, 6 points in profit already. And I don't know if you heard me say, like, I like this bottom wick, buying wick right here, and then I said I'm going to take a stab at this. And I just trade smaller size for quick moves like this. Because, like, the market moves all over the place. You can't, like, probabilities of me picking out on ES, a 10-point move, on NQ, a 50-point move, is a lot less than me on ES picking out the next 3 points, or NQ the next 15 to 20 points. You can make a lot of money just on NQ, especially. Like, say you have 3 micros on and you catch 3 quick trades that are 20 points each, and you take a partial at 10 points and then you close out the other 2 at 20. Well, on the first trade you'd make what, 20, and then 40, 80, $100. Do that 3 times, that's $300. I don't know anyone that's newer into trading that would be complaining about that. On this, I want to see, so if we can regain our intraday EMAs, so like a close up here somewhere and maybe a wick to continue higher. That's what I've noticed a lot. I feel like people trade the New York session a little wrong. Like, they think that, and it's different, like every instrument's different, you know. It's gold. Trading gold is not the same as trading NQ during the New York session. It's just not. It's pushed right up to our initial morning high. Now it's starting to reject. That's like a double top. I got in here and then I added one up here. I was close to my stop loss though. My stop loss was just gonna be a break up here. Now we gotta see what happens on this rollover. Here's VWAP. You know, we're probably gonna come and find some support somewhere in here, I would assume. See, now the fact that we have that big wick and trade lines over the top acting as resistance right now, I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. I would have liked that candle to have been flipped upside down with trade line underneath it. See how, like, this whole area we're struggling? Like, all the wicks, a lot are on top, and we're struggling to really push through. Feels like there's resistance up here. I'm gonna, because this is a funded and I'm trying to build a buffer, I'm gonna look to exit this thing. Yeah, I don't want this to go red. There's no point in letting this thing go red. So I'm gonna put my stop right here below here. If we break here, we're toast. Oh, you couldn't see that. My stop's below this low, so if we break it, I'm toast. It's the low. 11.50. It stops right below that. So why didn't I take this? Was it unsure? Which one? You talking about this one? I took it. Yeah, I took it. I took it from right here, and I already took some profit off right here. Right after that close. Yeah. Yeah, right as I saw, like, because I was looking at previous day high right here. Rejection, rejection. Then support, 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 support. So we came down here. And I don't know if you remember, like, when we were up here, I said, look at all these supports. So it'd be a range trade type of play, but you could look for a long down here if you put a nice bottom wick in down here. And so, boom, I saw this. And then the bottom wick started happening, and right as I saw us pushing, I entered into the close of it, and then I took profit off into trade lines, which were right here. That was a good close that I wanted to see, because now we're trying to regain those trade lines. Real funds, yeah. Well, this is a prop firm, but this is real funds. Yeah, that just stopped me out.
Want to support your gut health? Take Activia's Gut Health Challenge by enjoying 2 Activia yogurts a day.
The fuck was that shit?
You feel a difference. With billions of probiotics and 20 years of scientific expertise, Activia is one of the easiest and tastiest ways to start your gut health ritual. Try Activia today. Enjoying Activia twice a day for 2 weeks as part of a balanced diet and healthy lifestyle may help reduce the frequency of minor digestive discomfort, which includes gas, bloating, rumbling, and abdominal discomfort.
On this Disney cruise, we came to play. Hanging with Goofy on a private island. Getting oohs and ahs from Senses Spa. We're on board for all of it. Because Disney Cruise Line is where we came to play.
Are these different?
You're not just watching the playoffs.
Steve's got the phone open
Why?
FanDuel and he's going for threes.
Be a part of the action on FanDuel. All customers get a profit boost every NBA playoff game. 21 plus and present in Arizona. Opt-in required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See full terms at FanDuel.com/sportsbook. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT-STEP to 53342.
Am I done for the day? I may look and see if we have another trade right here. NQ's definitely stronger. Oh shit. I didn't get stopped at. What the fuck? I had my stop right there. What did it miss it by? I had it at 10 point. No, I had it at. Oh fuck, I had it a point lower. I literally missed me by 3 ticks. It went down to 10. No, it missed me by a tick. I had it at 7409.75. Yeah, it literally missed me by a fucking tick. Huh. Yeah, so I'm still in this. Honestly though, like, my take profit was, I will trail this really closely because, like, not trading big size, I feel like I've taken myself out of a lot of trades by, like, taking my profits instead of just, like, trailing tight. And, like, on that runner, just trail it tight, and if it takes it out, it takes it out, but if it keeps going, it keeps going. So, especially because this is a newer funded account, and I'm trying to, like, build a little bit of a buffer on it. But NQ is definitely your stronger market for sure right now. Now this is where I want to see our orb high hold. Like, I want to see a close up above here. Our trade line's right here. Close up above. And then, you know, a wick down off of, or just a push higher. And then I'd want to see us do the same thing above initial balance. A close up above and continue. Let trade line catch up. But there is a range that I'm seeing on ES. NQ's stronger, but this is the range I'm seeing right here. You know, so you could arguably just short the top of it down to the bottom.
Because BMO gives me a cash
reward every month I save.
I was talking about flossing.
Flossing schmossing. A savings builder account rewards my good saving habits. What does flossing get me? Nothing.
Point taken, but you do get something for not flossing.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Cavities. Open, please.
Conditions apply. Visit bmo.com/save to learn more.
I don't know if you've seen any of the videos that I made, but they have the what is initial balance? Initial balance is yeah, I'm still in it. Initial balance is the first hour of trading. So like the orb is the first 30 minutes, initial balance is the first hour. So from 9:30 to 10:30. So this is the high of the 10:25 candle. I'm just on West Coast time, so I'm behind, but the 25 candle, boom. Same thing as like the orb high. Some people just track the initial balance high. But I like to look at them both. That's what this orange line is.
We don't make things up. We don't have to. The true stories are chilling in their own right. It's Jim Harold's Campfire, where ordinary people share their extraordinary experiences. Listen to the podcast here on Spotify today.
It's nothing to it but to do it, and I does it, nigga. I done started from the bottom, rose above it, nigga. If they talking all that rah-rah, go and hush it, nigga. If these niggas want hit, we won't let them simmer. Really does it, nigga. I really does it, my boy. Yeah, I do this shit a lot. Way I'm doing me, I can't stop it. Way I'm doing me, treat the freeway like the speedway, I'm on go. Play making that nigga, you already know. I been cooking that shit in here like Gigi with the stove. Speech impediment, I stack and repeat. But I ain't stuttering about the damn plot. Now they digging how I made a beat right. Cut a shovel, hustle from the sandbox. I need me a castle by the plug, yeah. It different in the 8, 1, 3. Palm tree drugs and melodies. It just something in that water that can turn you to a beast, yeah. Decide away. But I know I'm a king and I'm fine. I mean, I don't, hey. It's nothing to it but to do it, and I does it, nigga. I done started from the bottom, rose above it, nigga. If they talking all that rah-rah, go and hush it, nigga. If these niggas want hit, we won't let them simmer. Really does it, nigga. I really does it, my boy. Yeah, I do this shit a lot. Way I'm doing me, I can't stop it. Way I'm doing me, yeah, way I'm doing me, don't give a fuck what he or she say. Way I'm doing me, ain't got no peace, so they can't see me.
I probably just got tagged out. Yeah. And I should have given it more room, to be honest with you. Yeah. Oh well. But this is the range that I kind of see us in right now. And ES is just weaker. And it's fucking Friday.
It's nothing to it but to do it, and I does it, nigga. I done started from the bottom, rose above it, nigga. If they talking all that rah-rah, go and hush it, nigga. If these niggas
It's the thing that's been hard is I'm never good if we just come out of the gates and push like this shit. I like we kind of come down, maybe fill a gap down to previous day close, and then along. But when we just push like that, it's so hard for me to get into it. So I mean, there's your move, like fucking A. What? 200 points? That's your move right there. And then we just grind it around. So I mean, this didn't give you as much, but it gave you 18. Yeah, just it's tough, and it's Friday, and I came into it with that mindset of just being more careful with it, you know. It is a funded account too. But I do like all these bottom wicks like we're getting down here. All these bottom wicks down here. Up top wicks up here. I mean, so that's just a range to me, and you can make a shit ton of money if you know how to trade these ranges if they're big enough. I mean, that's 74.10 to 74.20. That's 10 points that you could have, say, caught once, twice, 3 times. Yeah, 4 micros on. I mean, that's so much money. If you held them all for 10 points, even if you just have 1 micro on and you caught that 3 times and you held the micro, that's $150. I'm telling you, this shit adds up fast. But I think I'm gonna end it around here. But I appreciate you coming by. Like I said, I do this every day. I like doing it for myself to just kind of talk things out, and then I have something to go back and watch after. But yeah, I appreciate you coming by. It's nice having someone here, someone that I can talk to, instead of just talking to myself. But yeah, I'm made that video. I might make a little series about like my all the ins and outs of it. I wouldn't mind trying to get this thing popping. I was talking to Jay, trying to get him to like do a double stream and like have it to like where we're both on, so we can have like it can flow easier because we can have a conversation, and then like having it to where people can call in like through Discord, and then we can like have them on and they can talk about the trade that they're in, or you know, we can like go look over the trade that they're in, just to kind of keep it interactive, and then obviously do giveaways with it too. But I guess a lot of people, it's hard for them to stream consistently. I mean, I have no problem with streaming consistently. It's just I don't have an audience, you know. I don't even know how to build an audience either. Like, I really don't. I'm fucking old and out of touch when it comes to all like that shit on social media, like the best way to grow it and stuff. Yeah, for sure. Forward test it. Like, you can just go back and even just like go back on days that we've already had and just literally mark out the high and the low of the first 30 minutes and just look at price and how it trades and reacts around those levels, you know? Yeah, on Instagram, like what? Like, I don't know what to post really. Like the video I made was like with Gen Z editing. Which Gen Z editing. Trade recap, trade you take video, still you could show. Yeah, trade recaps. Like, I mean, I did do, I don't know if you saw, like, I did one yesterday. Are you saying like that kind of stuff? Like what I did yesterday? Yeah, like when I did like the YouTube trade recap, like the video was like 7 minutes, so obviously you can't really do that post that on Instagram, but what you're saying, better progress than YouTube? Yeah, so like what you're saying, just like take a screenshot or whatever with my phone, and then just have me like doing a trade recap in the bottom. Yeah, I don't know, like that's the thing, like I don't know how to make them like funny and shit, and like the editing part, like I'm horrible with the editing, like I don't know how to edit and do all that shit with it. Yeah, like I definitely feel like I could teach people like with just going over it. I don't know, have you seen the like the trade recap that I did yesterday? Let's see, like I don't know, like on Instagram, how long can the videos even be? I should pay more attention to like all that kind of shit if I'm gonna try and do it. Yeah. Let's go watch other traders and try to make the same. Yeah, okay. I mean, I could still do like little quick videos. I just don't know how to like edit them well. I was talking to like Jaw a little bit about like having him help me edit some stuff. That's the hardest part for me, is the editing. Like I already know I have ideas and shit. I have like ideas for a whole like not, I guess, yeah, like a boot camp type thing about my strategy that I want to like make that into like longer form on YouTube, and then obviously like from that I could take little clips and put out videos of that shit. But trade recaps, yeah, 50 seconds, that's not even hard to do. Like you can do that shit easy. I would have to like talk hella quick. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think I have seen one of his. It also makes it easier, like when you like those influencers, like they have a lot of money, they're like, you know, do a lot of cool shit because they have the money to do cool shit. So I feel like that makes it easier too. But yeah, I may start like posting more videos. I play like slow pitch softball on like during the week, so I was thinking about getting like some meta glasses and doing like I play shortstop, doing like POV from that and posting some of that shit. That could be, I feel like that would be kind of dope. And then just make some like funny shit, like I don't know, something funny out of that.
Oscar Mayer hot dogs, Heinz ketchup, Kraft singles, and Kraft real mayo. Hot dogs are ready!
But I do feel like I could help people like with my strategy, like how I trade, just because I like to keep it like as simple as possible. I mean, like this last trade right there, like there was nothing to that trade other than this is previous day high, and then there's clearly like support and buyers down here at previous day high. So once you see that buyers step in, you get long and you ride it up to the top. That's literally all that shit was. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Or like I was thinking just like with those, like even you could just do like shit like where it's just like the videos of like plays of like me fielding the plays, but then it's me talking over it, you know, talking about whatever, like psychology or any shit like that. Just, you know, you have their attention by watching the video, and then I'm talking about the other shit in the background. What's pattern break? Yes, I've never been in, like, I've never studied marketing or anything like that, but I know it's super important. Like, everything, like, the words you use and all that kind of shit to, like, spark curiosity and all that shit of, like, what makes them click on the video versus swipe past it. All those things. Yeah, that shit's super hard. Like, it definitely takes a little bit of getting used to. Like, in a perfect world, I would just be able to have an audience already and be able to just like stream and teach, and then have other people do all the other shit. What? 618? What the fuck? Oh, hell nah.
Obvious, I don't wanna be popular. Got you, I got enough. I'm confident. You ain't seen this pipe up, new vows, I'll type them up, new continents, we'll see on top the world, there ain't no stopping us. And maybe I could hold your hand in the heaven. I could put the world in your palm, girl. I'll tell you things no one's ever heard if you wanna hear. I keep placing signs on the wall, though. You wanna see once you steal my heart, go away the key. Once you steal my heart, go away the key. I said, excuse me, miss, you really got it going on. And if you offer this, I really hope you home alone. Cause I'm out in LA right now, and it's somewhere I don't belong. Because I'm bound to do some shit, but fuck it, we been getting rich, so I'm like, hey, how you doing? How you moving? Damn, you so perfect, girl, like, bitch, you really got me like, hey, what you doing? How you moving? I run my city, I'm that nigga, do my thing tonight. Gonna break your heart tonight, hope you play your part tonight. I just plan on taking you home, and I won't leave you in the dark tonight. Damn, you like my crib tonight, I just couldn't leave you alone. So my dick if you hate on me, then you gon' get your man faded again. Got me being so patient with you, but I promise you this, I won't tell you again. Only fuck with them 9s and 10s. They don't like how they see me win. I can say I ain't lose before, but damn it, I won't ever lose again. So you get me excited when I get excited, that shit turn me straight to a monster. And I won't get indicted when I'm getting violent, that puts you divided, I conquer. Come ride me like pilot.
I'm tired of you.
I said, excuse me, miss, you really got it going on. And if you offer this, I really hope you home alone. Cause I'm out in LA right now, and it's somewhere I don't belong. Because I'm bound to do some shit, but fuck it, we been getting rich, so I'm like, hey, how you doing? How you moving? Damn, you so perfect, girl, like, bitch, you
It's harsh.
what you doing? How you moving? I run my city, I'm that nigga, do my thing tonight. So don't nobody else be nosy, causing drama.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the editing part is like what I'm will be horrible at. Pattern break. I'll look at it. I mean, the good thing is, like, I'm just doing this for fun, too, so, like, the expectations are, like, not there. Like, I don't have any expectations, but I would just, like, really, I want it to grow because I enjoy helping people and, like, giving back, and I just feel like this is, like, a skill that I don't know if I can be really good at it and then help other people. I feel like that can be pretty fulfilling, and I can actually know I'm like truly helping someone change their life. This Palantir is finally starting to come down a little bit. I'd like to see a break of this, though. Break of this previous day low for show. Yeah, like I made an option or like a video on options that I have to edit and shit, and I helped ChatGPT with, or it helped me with the script.
For the quartet, even rhythm, don't gotta try, don't gotta force it.
Stress had me drowning, now I'm floating. Waves gon' crash, I just keep flowing with the motion. Spirit feeling lifted today. No pressure on my
Come on, market. If this market rolls over, I feel like it's gonna bring Palantir with it. I'm in this short. Meta's red, Netflix good. Bank of America. What the fuck is Bank of America? Son of a bitch, I was in this short yesterday too, and I fucking got out of it.
Slow it down, don't need to hurry about it. Way I'm doing me, won't even worry about it. Moving so low, far from where it's crowded. I want double over, send charged up. I know about them days where it felt like an outage. Never take it for granted when you the outlet. Spirit feeling lifted today. No pressure on my chest, shoulders don't feel the weight. Can't seem to find a reason though, I wish that I could. Whatever that it is, I'll keep it hostage for good. Life hitting different today. No pressure on my chest, shoulders don't feel the weight. Can't seem to find a reason though, I wish that I could. Whatever that it is,
I think you gotta fucking play along off of that. Yeah, I'll have to look at what that is. Do you have you like done any editing or anything recently? Or do you know how to edit, or are you good at editing, or just like just marketing stuff?
Look, Nana's waiting outside. Prepare to get spoiled.
Did you hear?
I'm listening.
Foundeo Orforglipron is now approved.
Really?
Yes, really. Foundeo is now approved. Talk to your doctor about a new once daily pill from Lilly. No insurance? Foundeo is available through Lilly Direct.
All these higher lows.
Visit LillyDirect.com for full terms and conditions. Click the banner to see indication and safety summary with warning, or visit foundeo.lilly.com/red.
Choice Hotels get you more of what you value. Here's a little tune to help you remember. Same drive, different day. Don't you wish you were getting away? Pack your bags and come on through. Texas, Ohio, Alaska, we're up there too. Comfort Inn, it's calling your name. Save on the stay. Oh, and free waffles are yours to claim. Well, I hope you like my little song. Book direct at choicehotels.com.
Let's see, baby, oh, make your point, oh, let's see, baby, oh. I just wanna hit undo, everything we went through, Hit me up, kung fu, what the fuck did I do, on a brand new wave, had to relocate. Hey, it's my brand new pay. Money goes up, down, but it's all okay. Hey, it'll come my way. Summer sun on your skin.
Yeah, for sure. What do you? So you do marketing stuff?
I just wanna hit undo,
Yeah, I know people Fiverr and Upwork that you can outsource it. I wouldn't do that until like I actually had a following and like was making money off of it, you know? You don't think it would be hard for them, like, if they weren't a trader, to, like, know what I'm trying to accomplish through the editing? You're talking about, he told me about the marketing thing before. I remember you saying that. Uh-huh. How, like, cheap do these people do it for? Like, and like, what kind of video are we talking? Are we talking like just like a little like a 10-minute YouTube video, or is it like obviously the little shorts, but I'm assuming like it's got to be like long form that you'd want them to edit? Oh, okay, everything. $20 to $50 for Instagram? For what, like? Yeah, but is like the 20 to 50 for like one edit thing, or like is it like how much would it get you? Obviously, I know they all are different, but like just an estimate. Like 20 to okay per video, yeah. Yeah, see, so like something like that, I wouldn't do until I was like actually making money off of having a following, or like making money off of the videos. But it wouldn't. Yeah. Where I would find it more useful would be something like that. If I was gonna try and do that, like little series of videos, like, because I came up with like there's like 8 different video topics that I could do videos on. So like maybe I would come up with some kind of package for them and just be like, have them help me with like creating that whole series. That's where I think they could help, because they could just help with everything, like, because they would obviously know the best way to do it. Yeah, I'll have to learn about it all the more I do it. Like, that's what I used to do, like, those quick videos that I did. I don't know if you've seen them on the YouTube ones that I put up, but I didn't even edit anything out of them, and I did those literally on first take, and I didn't use like the trade reviews. I didn't use ChatGPT or anything. I just did it straight off the top of the dome. But yeah, no, for sure, like, if I had any kind of following, I would definitely look into like an editor like that. Yeah. That's what I used to do that other video, CapCut, but I didn't like get into anything. I didn't do anything. But it did look like there was a lot of shit in CapCut for sure. And it's just like anything else. Obviously, the more you do it, the more repetition you get, the better you're gonna get at it. Yeah, YouTube University, you can find out damn near anything. Some editors edit on CapCut and sell you. Yeah, that's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna end it here for real. But yeah, I appreciate you coming by. Like I said, I'll do this every morning. But I'm gonna start. I'll definitely take those things you said. Take those into account and look at that stuff for sure. I guess, yeah, I just need to be like more active on Instagram and TikTok. TikTok is like really, I feel like, well, both of them, but like TikTok, like, bro, I have like 100 followers on TikTok from not even doing anything, from literally commenting on fucking commenting on posts, and like all those bots and shit follow. So I don't know, I feel like I can maybe gain some ground on that shit. I just really haven't even looked into it, but yeah, I'll start posting on those. But yeah, I have them right now. I'm pretty sure if you search like Market Maker Drew or the Nades trades, like it says, I'm pretty sure it comes up. But yeah, I will. You think like you just have to like, I feel like it's repetition too. Yeah, on Instagram, Market Maker Drew. And TikTok too, probably. Yeah, both of them. On it, like on everything, I'm pretty sure it should come up Market Maker Drew or Nades Trades. Because like my last name is Naderer, and in high school, like all my buddies and people would call me Nades, so I figured, oh yeah, TikTok's banned there. Okay, yeah, but on like Instagram for sure it is. I just made it like a week ago or something. Like I have an Instagram from like when I was in college and stuff, and I just didn't post on it for like, I haven't posted on it in a while. So, but I made one for like just for the trading. So like obviously there's no followers or anything on there, but yeah, I will start posting more. I really do think it is just like repetition, and then maybe like in the Instagram posts, you think I should put like trade live for free on YouTube and just put the link and shit like that?
Or white chocolate mocha. Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Find Starbucks Frappuccino drinks wherever you buy your groceries.
Yeah.
Take Activia's Gut Health Challenge by enjoying 2 Activia
It's
yogurts
weird. Let me see.
and see if you feel a difference. With billions of probiotics and 20 years of scientific expertise, Activia is one of the easiest and tastiest ways to start your gut health ritual. Try Activia today. Enjoying Activia twice a day for
Alright, I think I sent it to you on the Discord.
which includes gas, bloating, rumbling, and abdominal discomfort.
Yeah, I sent it to you on Discord.
This is Patricia Allison from Netflix's hit show Sex Education.
Link in your bio, and I'll just make it a bit Gen Z. It works for everyone. Put the link in your bio and all.
The girl with the power to control metal and the bladesmith for William Shakespeare's acting.
Wait, what are you saying about the link in the bio?
And gets drawn into a fierce conflict between the human and Fey worlds. Listen with me now on Spotify.
Are you saying don't put the link in there? Probably put the link to the TikTok in there too. Yeah. I put I have the Discord and YouTube and I was gonna I'm adding the TikTok one right now. Wait, you can only add up to 2 links in my bio? What the fuck? Yeah, what do you think the better one to have is? Like to have it to the YouTube link or the TikTok link? But I have Jay's Discord link in here too. Okay. Make a link tree. Yeah, I'll make one of those then. Yeah, see, these are all like the little things that I'm like don't really know about. Alright, for real, I'm gonna end it here, but look at the trade line has just kept pushing it, grinding. Is it literally called like Gen, like, do you literally look up Gen Z stuff, or are you just talking like all of like the little technology stuff that like younger generation uses now? Yeah, for sure. Linktree. What, I just need the free version? Linktree usernames. How does this shit work? So what, you just put all your usernames in there? Or what? And then do they click it? Like, copy, paste. That's best describes your goal. Yeah, you put links in there and decorate it. So, like, is it because Instagram doesn't let you have more than 2 links? So you put your link tree there, the one link, and then one other one, and then they click your link tree, and you can have like 9 links there if you want. Is that like the gist of it? Like the fuck is this? What's the Discord? What is this shit? What the fuck? I already have a link tree? Futures and stock options trader? What the fuck is this? When the hell? Where did this come from? My Insta. I have no idea. Sure. What do I want to add? Oh, you can share everything on it too? Paste or search a link? What is this? Is this my shit? Is that how it works? Did I just get it? It fetched the link and made one for you. Yeah, no, I don't think this is the right TikTok link. What is this Discord though? Oh, oh shit, this is my Discord link that I don't want this shit on there like that. Okay. I need to fucking get the... Where do I find my TikTok profile link? Gonna come up. Okay, 1 second, I'll look at it. Yeah, look at this fucking retard. Bull says he makes like $5 grand a month clipping people. Little fucker. There's the TikTok. Right. Look at my Instagram profile. Why do I have to accept your shit? Fucking weird. Okay. 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 Oh. Let's see, so there's TikTok, Instagram. Now I need YouTube.
Want to make extra money in Phoenix?
Okay.
Deliver with Uber Eats on your schedule by car, motorcycle, bike, or scooter. You can even
What
get
else is there?
and deliver. No commitments. Tap the banner to sign up for free.
LinkedIn is pretty amazing at helping you grow your small business. We cannot make your email response time faster. We can help you sell, market, and hire in one place. We cannot help you find space for your 3 desk drinks. Why do you have 3?
Oh,
We
fuck.
can't help you find the perfect volume for your presentation. LinkedIn can help you find the perfect audience for your business. Grow your small business on LinkedIn. Learn more at linkedin.com/small.
Alright.
Sometimes creating an ad campaign can feel like you're talking on mute. That's why there's Spotify's advertising. We'll help your business turn up the volume
There's
and
that.
reach an engaged audience that's ready to hear.
What else is there? I'll have to visitor clip. Yes.
The Rich Habits Podcast hit #1 on Spotify's business chart for a reason. Everyone wants to take control of their money. I'm
Why is this shit?
a millionaire and most known as the founder of Silly Bands.
And I'm Austin Hankwitz, an entrepreneur and market analyst
Enter
to be 30 years younger than my co-host.
TikTok URL or connect my account.
The best financial information and strategies.
Why is it not working? Okay. Okay, and I can change what they say and shit. I guess I would want this to say market Baker Drew. That live. Okay. I don't know if you saw it, but that looks better. What else is there? There's YouTube. There's... I want to change this though, the name of it. Huh. Yeah, this makes... Are you still there? I don't know if you're still there. But... this makes it easier. For sure. The fuck is this? Now, what, I can design the front? Title style. Oh, I need Pro for that. Text, small, alternative font, title, font, color. Okay. You think I should leave it a profile picture of myself? Or have like a little logo thing? But can I put like a banner on here or some shit? I can put a banner on here? What is this? Oh, okay. Oh, it's gonna be everything like that, okay. Huh. How would I want my back? Wow, this part. How the fuck do I get into this shit then? Okay, where do I customize it though? There's like none that I can really use. They're just like fuck do I use the custom? Oh well. I guess we'll use free one. Which one do you think? That one kind of looks dope, I guess, for what we have. Futures and stock off. Insert on marker. Yeah, that's. Oh, that's why you gotta have it be that. Okay. We'll have it be like that. Alright, that's how we're gonna do it. In Bank of America goes. Annoying as fuck. Yeah, I can do this that easy. Scan it with my phone and it's gonna add it to my Instagram. What the fuck? Need to add the fucking Discord.
Charged us some pizza bites and energy drinks. He once renamed the network to New England Clam Router. Professional? Not really. Necessary? At the time, yes. Now we've got AT&T Business Internet. Easy to set up, no nephews required.
AT&T Business Internet. Connecting changes everything.
Want to spice up your listening? Smart Shuffle can weave in song recommendations for your playlist when you join Spotify Premium. Or start a jam, where you can invite your friends to create and add to shared playlists, all with unlimited skips and repeats. Tap the banner to learn more.
She resisted going to the show and couldn't resist a moment that followed. She instantly falls into a fantastical, poetic love that leads her on a path of longing, daydreaming, night dreaming, and fan fiction writing about YN and Moon. YN is a beautiful convergence of art and life, and an audiobook you don't want to miss. Listen now on Spotify.
Alright.
Okay, what's best for me? Haven't found out successfully. Got sauce, no recipe. I'ma dip out, don't check for me. But when I land, man, I hope there's a check for me. Cause I'ma be upset unless I can figure out how to manage the stress. I'm worth 3 on not so Beverly. Like holidays, found everything you feel to me. It's melody. 236, I'm questioning this rivalry. When I wake up, I really hope it's you I say. You'll get through to me.
Alright. I think we're done.
What's best for me? Haven't found out successfully. Got sauce, no recipe. I'ma dip out, don't check for me. But when I land, man, I hope there's a check for me. Cause I'ma be upset unless I can figure out how to manage the stress.
Alright, bro. I'm gonna really end it here now for the 3rd time. But, yeah, I appreciate you helping me out with that stuff. I'll talk to you in a few days or whatever. But if you have any questions or anything, just hit me up whenever, obviously. But yeah, I might start trying to post a little more. Yeah, for sure. Trying to think who online. I don't really know of any like people that make videos like directly about the orb and like stuff like that. I know there's people that claim that they trade like the orb, like I don't know if you've heard of like Team Bull trading, but like Jay Dunn, he trades like he's like the closest person I've seen to that trades like to it. Or like max options trading. I know his big thing is the orb, but I've never really watched it. So maybe you could start there with some videos if you want videos, but it's pretty easy. I mean, those trades that you took today, like that's it to a T. Like that's it right there. Obviously those were just like breaking base over and below with extension moves, but so like you have your failed auctions and all that, or play a range to range, high to low of the orb and vice versa. But I mean that was it right there, those entries that you had. So alright, well, I'm gonna hop off, but hit me up if you need anything, and if not, I will be back Monday, and maybe we'll catch you then. Alright. Peace.